Hey everybody, Mad Caroline. Just want you guys to know that I am over my pity party, right?
Stop it.
I am feeling a lot better. It's kind of given me some more time to study. I'm going to focus on studying, and then I'm going to try to focus more on stretching. I've always been lacking there.
Good point.
So that's going to be very helpful. But I just want you guys to know I'm in good spirits and slow and steady for recovery, slow and steady getting back, but I can already feel a difference. Like I can tell the inhaler's helping me. I'm feeling better. At night I still
turn
get
the corner this,
soon, but but I want to jump on because Ted just got back from running. What'd you run, a 5K?
Yeah, it was 4 miles.
4 miles today, and I want to talk a little bit about how us wives can affect our husbands. Our husbands don't talk as much about how we affect them the way I think we talk to about our husbands. Like a lot of times you'll hear women, "Why I feel like I get no support because like he just eats in front of me, this and that," But we often don't talk about how, maybe we don't know how we're affecting our husband. But since like I've been getting sick in that, I noticed Ted kind of reducing his working out, kind of snacking a little bit more. And like him and I actually had an open discussion because I wanted him to know that like I kind of want to live. Got a plane going over, our paparazzi. But I wanted him to know that I kind of want to live vicariously through him, and I'm not going to feel any jealousy or anything for him to be able to run and stuff. And I don't know if you had those feelings on you, if it's just affecting you that I'm just not me lately. But just talk a little bit about plus you had some work hour changes, but just talk a little bit about maybe why that's reduced. I just noticed it's been in the same timeline as me kind of being sick.
Yeah, I think there's, I don't know, I naturally feel a little guilty for working out hard or something if you can.
Right.
Like when you got the news that from the doctor that says you weren't going to be able to work out for 4 to 6 weeks. I mean, that's what you sent me that in a text at first, and I was like, okay. I mean, and then and you could tell the way that you said it that it was going to be and knowing how much you've been into it, that was a major sad time for you and stuff. So I remember I even texted you back, said, well, I'll give it up for a while too, just to be support staff for you. You know what I mean? And I was. I've been easy. I've been into working out too, but I was willing. I was gonna. Because I think at the time I was thinking that I was gonna. I'll feel guilty if I'm, if I continue to run and I get into it again, and because that excitement that we get when we get that runner's high and we accomplish certain times or mileage or something like that. But you were really, really good. And when you said, no, I don't want you to stop. I want you to keep going. And I really think you mean it. So,
yes, I do. But I think that...
Because I guarantee you, I probably would have... If you wouldn't have said that, I would have stopped running. I would have tried to diet, but it wouldn't have been as good. I'm sure I would have probably gained 10 pounds over that, or 5 or 10 pounds over that 4 weeks instead of taking another 5 pounds off, because I'm still in. Well,
I just noticed, that you've been eating outside your window, and I just think it's good to have a dialogue, but I also think that it's helped. Like, we have never, I know you guys think that, we're fitness partners and we're, fasting partners, but we are not. We have very different lifestyles. We try to support each other in those lifestyles, but when I first started OMAD, Ted had a normal, he ate 3 meals a day. I knew it was something that I had to make a choice. I can't rely on people to cater to me. So there was some days, the way Ted helped me in the beginning, because he just had the American lifestyle for that first maybe 2 months even of my journey. I think the biggest help that it was I would have really weak days, and I would send Ted a message and say, can you eat before you get home? Because I couldn't hack food around me, at that time.
Right.
Because I was eating because he would work late and sometimes I would eat before he would get home. So he was really good about that. But I don't, we can't use our partners as an excuse for failing on our fasting goals, and we also can't use our partners as an excuse for failing on our fitness goals, because I even started fitness before you, but he jumped on the fitness wagon probably about, I would say 3 months into my journey. Because you're down what now, babe? Since what? Do you know?
Almost 50 pounds, I think.
Yeah. So, and Ted has a very different lifestyle. So I think it was helpful, I'm glad we talked about it, but I think it's helpful that we have our own journeys in fitness and in our fasting lifestyle, that this doesn't feel out of the norm for you to be working out and me not to be, or vice versa, right?
Yeah.
What's wrong?
This is very strange. There's a guy walking down with a guitar out in the country.
Yeah.
Kind of cool, but anyways.
Can you see him?
Sorry, that's throwing me off. It's like, hey, we're not in town here. What's going on?
He might need a ride. We should ask him.
Maybe.
Yeah, we'll ask him if he needs a ride.
But what was I gonna say? Yeah, we the only time we ever really work out together is if we do a 5K race, for the most part. Or
pretty much
maybe
only
on a weekend.
pretty much the only official races.
Yeah, on a weekend we might go to the same place to run or something.
But we do our own.
Yeah.
Our own
Our
training.
own working out.
Yeah.
Our own, we'll start maybe same time, and you might run 5 miles and I might run 3 or whatever.
Yeah.
So. And then the only time we really eat together is maybe once or twice, especially now that my schedule's changed or something, it's a little different, But yeah, 2 or 3 times a week when, we either go out or, but a lot, cause with your babysitting and my schedule changed, it's like, it doesn't work, you have to be on your own journey and stuff, so.
Yeah. All right, so we're gonna ask this guy if he needs a ride somewhere. And I just wanted to jump on and talk a little bit, but I'm over my pity party. I'm feeling great. I'm going to go slow and steady like I always preach, and I'll be back after this and beat it. All right, say bye.
Bye. And we're back.
So the gentleman actually was hiking from Atlanta. His band broke up, and they kind of left him stranded. So he has been walking for 3.5 weeks, right? He actually
very seldom got a ride, he said.
Yeah, and he actually ran out of money yesterday, so he wasn't even able to buy water for today. And he almost made it all the way home. He had 20 more miles to go. So we ended up calling him an Uber. And while we waited, I went and made him a chicken quesadilla and gave him some fluids, and he had a picnic out here. We kept our social distancing. He was really cool about that. He was awesome about that. And then really nice guy. So I just told him, it's funny how God puts us in places, because I wouldn't probably have been out here yet. We usually don't come out until the afternoon to do yard work and run around the yard. So I had come out to catch Ted getting back from his run so we could make this video, and it just was the timing,
we wouldn't have saw him otherwise.
So we can still be kind to people, you know what I mean, and do things for people. So yeah, it feels good to be used by God, and
Good way to say
it really does. So yeah, but that's it, guys. Giving you a quick update, and yeah, I'll upload this video. Bye.
Bye.
Go take a shower now. The poor guy had to wait on a shower.